Rocky's floppy ears perked up as he trotted down the familiar path from the farm to the river. The morning sun made the water sparkle like 1,000 tiny stars, and Rocky knew exactly what that meant. Pebbles would be waiting for him. Sure enough, there she was, the sleek brown otter, doing her favorite thing. Floating on her back in the slow-moving current, her paws folded contentedly on her belly. "Pebbles," Rocky barked happily, his tail wagging so hard his whole bottom wiggled. "Rocky," Pebbles chirped, flipping right side up and paddling to the river's edge. "You're just in time. I found something mysterious this morning." Rocky's eyes grew wide. He loved mysteries almost as much as he loved his best friend. "What is it?" "Follow me." Pebbles dove under the water, and Rocky carefully picked his way along the riverbank, his paws squelching in the soft mud. They traveled upstream, past the old willow tree where they sometimes had picnics, past the smooth rocks where Pebbles liked to sun herself. Finally, Pebbles popped up near a small cove Rocky had never noticed before. Caught gently in the reeds was something that made both friends gasp: a beautiful paper lantern, decorated with painted flowers and butterflies. "Wow," Rocky breathed, stepping carefully into the shallow water. "Where do you think it came from?" "I don't know," Pebbles said, swimming in a curious circle around it. "But look, there's something written on it." Rocky squinted at the delicate writing. He couldn't read all of it, but he could make out one word: wish. "A wish lantern," Rocky said. "I've seen the farmer's daughter make these. She told me people write wishes on them and send them into the sky. Or maybe down rivers?" Pebbles' whiskers twitched thoughtfully. "If someone sent their wish down the river, we should try to return it. Wishes are important." Rocky felt a flutter of worry in his tummy. The river stretched far beyond what he could see, winding through the forest and beyond. "But we don't know where it came from. What if it's really far away?" "Well," Pebbles said gently, nudging her friend's paw with her nose, "we could at least try to find out. Together?" Rocky looked at his brave friend, then at the lantern bobbing softly in the water. Someone out there had made a wish. Maybe they were sad that it floated away. Taking a deep breath, Rocky nodded. "Together. But let's be careful." And so their adventure began. Pebbles gently pushed the lantern ahead of her as she swam upstream, while Rocky followed along the bank. The river curved through places they'd never explored before, past a grove of silver birch trees that whispered in the breeze, under a little stone bridge covered in moss. "Look," Rocky pointed with his nose. On the bridge was a family of rabbits having a morning snack. "Excuse me," Pebbles called up. "Have you seen anyone sending lanterns down the river?" The oldest rabbit thought for a moment. "Not here, but I heard singing upstream yesterday evening. Might be worth checking near the meadow bend." "Thank you," Rocky and Pebbles said together and continued on their way. The sun climbed higher as they traveled. Rocky's paws were getting tired, but he didn't want to give up. Just when he was about to suggest a rest, Pebbles let out an excited squeak. "Rocky! Look!" Across the meadow, near where the river widened into a peaceful pool, they could see a small figure sitting by the water. As they got closer, Rocky recognized her, a young fox kit, no bigger than himself. The kit looked up, startled, then her eyes fell on the lantern. "My lantern!" she gasped. "You found it? Is it yours?" Pebbles asked gently, guiding it to the shore. The kit nodded, her eyes shimmering. "I made it for my grandmother. She lives on the other side of the forest, and she's not feeling well. I wished for her to feel better and wanted to send it to her, but the wind blew it into the river instead. I thought it was lost forever." Rocky's heart swelled. They'd been right to try. "We brought it back," he said warmly. "But how will you get it to your grandmother now?" Pebbles wondered. The fox kit's ears drooped. "I don't know. The path through the forest is long, and I'm not allowed to go alone." Rocky and Pebbles looked at each other, and in that moment, they both had the same idea. "What if we deliver it together?" Rocky suggested. "Pebbles can swim the river to show us the fastest way, and I can help you carry it through the forest. 3 friends are braver than 1. The kit's face lit up like sunshine. "Really? You'd do that?" "That's what friends do," Pebbles chirped. And so, with the kit, walking beside Rocky and Pebbles swimming alongside them in the river, they made their way through the forest. They sang songs, shared stories, and before they knew it, they arrived at a cozy den beneath an old oak tree. When the grandmother fox saw them coming, especially when she saw her granddaughter with the beautiful lantern, she smiled the warmest smile Rocky had ever seen. "A wish delivered is a wish come true," she said softly, hanging the lantern where it could catch the light. As the sun began to set and Rocky and Pebbles made their way home, with promises to visit their new friends soon, Rocky thought about their day. "We went pretty far from home today," he said. "We did," Pebbles agreed, doing a happy spin in the water. "But we did it together." "And we helped someone," Rocky added, his tail wagging. "And made new friends," Pebbles finished. As they reached their favorite spot by the river, right where their two worlds met, both friends agreed it had been the best kind of adventure. The kind that made someone else's wish come true.